Hi, my name is Syed Mohammad Hamza, and today I'll be demonstrating to you my task 8.1 I2C setup. So for this task, what I've done is I've connected my Raspberry Pi to my Arduino through I2C, and then I'm using my Raspberry Pi to turn these LEDs on and off through my Arduino. So before we go into the code, first of all, I'll just like to show you that to set up the I2C pins, to enable the I2C pins on your Raspberry Pi, you need to run this code offline, sudo raspi -config, and after this menu is showed, you can go to interfacing options and you can go to I2C and enable that to yes. I have already enabled it, so I'll just go back and you can go to finish, and that will be it. So after you have configured your I2C, you have these two pins which you're going to be using 3 and 5 to connect to the Arduino. So the code for Arduino is simple. So I have connected two LEDs, LED1 and LED2 as output. They're both initially low. Then first, before that, I'm setting up my wire.begin, and I'm also calling the wire.onReceive receive event. So this event, I have made it over here. This is a void event. And first of all, before this, you need to include the wire-h library, which is right here, and initialize the pins which you are using for the LEDs. Inside the setup, you are just calling for the receive event. You're setting the pin mode to LED1 output digital write, and after all that, I have a void receive event, and in this event I'm just taking in numbers as a parameter, and then I'm saying, okay, so when the wire is available, do all of this. So I'm first of all reading wire.read. So this basically reads a letter which the Raspberry Pi will send, and then whatever the letter is, if that letter is 0, it will turn the LED1 to high. If it's not, if it's 1, then it will go to low. If it's 2, then the LED2 will go to high, and if it's 3, then the LED2 will go to low. And then I have a delay inside the void loop. Okay, so inside my Raspberry Pi method, I'm importing the SM bus. So this is the one you need to import to run the I2C. Then I'm also importing Tinker to make a GUI. So I have made a GUI which will allow the user or me to turn the LEDs on or off. So this is basically just creating a window. I have 4 different methods: LED1, 1 off, 2 off, and a quit button. So these are all the buttons. Inside the methods, I'm just writing the bus.write byte address 0. So I'm just sending this 0 to the address, and I'm setting the address to 8, which I've already set to for the wire in here, wire.begin 8. So that's that. And all these buttons have a command with the methods. So LED1 1 2 2 2 1. And so basically now if I run my file, as you can see, I get a GUI. And now if I show you, if I turn the red LED on, this should turn the red LED on. If I turn the red LED off, it turns the red LED off. If I turn the blue LED on, it turns the blue LED on. If I turn the blue LED off, it turns it off. If I have both the LEDs on, and if I quit, they both turn off. So that's my setup and my code for this task. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching.